Hey guys, welcome back to the Junk Food Zombie channel. Today I have a little bit of a sad video for you. Well, it's kind of sad, but not entirely. It involves the AK world. Many of you probably have already heard this. For those of you who haven't, Molot factory, who makes the VEPR AK rifles, are now under the Russian sanctions, and their rifles are now banned from import into the U.S., which means the only Russian-made AK rifles that were coming into this country are now no longer coming into this country. I'm pretty sure I don't think there are any more Russian rifles coming into this country. I think they were the last ones. So that kind of sucks because I've been eyeing VEPRs for a couple years. I wanted one in 7.62. I wanted one in 5.45, both by 39, because they do make 7.62 by 54 and 7.62 by 51 and 308. So anyway, to get back to the topic here, they've been banned from import, and from what I know, and don't quote me on the specifics, but the reason for this is the Molot factory was not doing well. I think they were headed towards bankruptcy or or in the process of a bankruptcy, and Kalashnikov Concern, who builds Kalashnikov rifles, bailed them out or bought them out, and Kalashnikov Concern is under the sanctions. Their rifles are banned from import into the U.S. And now that Molot is, I guess, owned by Kalashnikov, the Molot factory and the VEPR rifles are now under the same sanctions, being a part of Kalashnikov Concern. So while VEPRs were kind of saved in a way, they're not coming here anymore. So it's kind of a big blow to AK fans, because VEPRs are outstanding AKs. I don't think you can get a better made AK, factory AK than a VEPR. Arsenals are up there, but I actually prefer VEPRs for personal reasons. So I found out about this on Tuesday. However, the not so sad part of this video is a few days prior to that, on Saturday, my wife and I went into a gun store to order a VEPR for me for our 10th wedding anniversary. We went to the place in Knoxville and ordered the rifle, and I ordered a 7.62. Even though 5.45 by 39 is my preferred cartridge in an AK because it's just such an awesome shooting cartridge, I do own an AK in 5.45 by 39 and my little old Wasser 2. It's a great little gun. And since the VEPR's built on the light machine gun platform, it's a strong gun. I figured if I was going to get one first, I would get the 7.62 because it's harder on the guns than the 5.45, and I've already got an AK in 5.45, and then I would at some point pick up a 5.45 VEPR. Well, I did get the 7.62, so it's here. I am ecstatic and very happy to get this, and very thankful to my wife for making my anniversary present just incredible. I almost dropped an F-bomb there. However, I am also bittersweet. I'm heartbroken about the 5.45. It is my favorite AK cartridge, and it is what it is. But if I could only have a VEPR in one cartridge, it would be the 7.62, simply because of the rugged durability of these things and the strong builds. So I am very happy, and if I ever do come across a 5.45, I'll probably end up paying a lot more than the $9.99 that these went for before the ban. But I'm sure that if not now, then soon their prices, they're all going to be personal sales, because all the places are out of them. I checked KVAR, I watched them disappear off the in-stock list. I would have ordered one, I just didn't have the money. We had just paid for this rifle. We actually picked up a couple other things, and there was no way I could come up with the cash fast enough to buy that. So it didn't happen. So maybe if I'm lucky in the future, I'll find somebody who's got a 5.45 VEPR and is willing to part with it at a decent price, because they are my favorite AKs. So tomorrow morning, we are going to go to the range, meet up with Tennessee Matt, and shoot this for the first time. I've got a variety of ammo I'm going to throw through it just to check it out. I've got some cheap tool ammo. I've got some Monarch hollow points, and I've got some Hot Shot, I think, that I used to sell through Academy. I figured see how it runs the hollow points and random ammo. Tula's pretty cheap, and it's pretty loaded pretty not warm. So we'll see how she does. For those of you not familiar with the VEPR, I'll give you a really quick overview. They do have to be 922R compliant, which means they have to have, I think, 10 or fewer of the foreign-made parts, and everything else has to be non-foreign. So the buttstock, the pistol grip, they're American. I think the magazine is American-made, although you can use a foreign. They did make it so that you can put foreign, Russian magazines in here, and they'll still be 922R compliant. Yeah, this is a U.S. magazine. They come with VEPRs come with these rinky-dink little 5-round magazines. I think because a lot of them are hunting rifles, so they just sell them with 5-round mags. They have 1.5 millimeter receivers instead of 1 millimeter receivers in the standard rifles. They have these bulges here in the trunnions. You'll notice that they have the bulges on the receiver on either side. That's another way to tell that it's a VEPR. The trunnions are a little stouter. The barrels, I don't have another 7.62 rifle here, but these are heavy barrels. These are cold hammer forged, thick chrome line barrels, and these are basically, it's these not submachine gun, excuse me, the light machine gun for receiver and barrel assembly and all that. They're built off of the light machine gun, and they have the same windage adjustable rear sight that the light machine guns have, which most AKs do not have. Another difference is the recoil spring guide. Instead of two long like hooks together. If you're familiar with an AK, you know how the recoil spring works. This is a telescoping one. It's got one rod that's thinner and goes into the other. That probably looks pretty terrible. Anyway, I can't wait to shoot this, guys. The build quality on these are outstanding. You can't get a better factory AK than a VEPR. Arsenal makes a good rifle, but I would take a VEPR all day, every day, over anything else. The only things I don't like about it are the crappy U.S.-made buttstock. Not that I dislike this traditional buttstocks. I really like the old-school look of the traditional buttstock, but this is a really thin polymer. I don't know if you can hear. There is not much to it. It does have a cleaning kit and a hole for a cleaning kit. But this, I could see this, I don't know, in cold weather taking a fall, possibly cracking. I don't know that because it's never happened to me. But this will be replaced. I will either put a wood stock on it or I will get an M4 stock adapter from Definitive Arms. I've got a few plans for this. I'll put a US palm grip on it like I did on the other rifle. I got to get some real magazines because, I mean, hell, New York would be awful proud of these things. The front handguards are okay. They're a little bulky and a little squared. But the ribs on them kind of give you a little bit better grip than a smooth handguard. The barrel, it's just a barrel nut on the front, so I have plans on getting some sort of muzzle device. I'm not quite sure which one yet, but just a quick overview of the gun, guys. If you're familiar with them, you know why they're so great, and if you're not, I'm sorry if you guys never get a chance to own one, because if you do find one at a good price, pick it up, guys, because they're going to be hard to find, and they're going to be really hard to find at any decent prices anymore. So we're going to do a little bit of work on this as time goes on. Oh yeah, the Arsenal trigger, it's like this goofy fake 2-stage trigger, and some people might like it. I can't stand it. I'm going to put a ALG AKT trigger in there, which are phenomenal. I've actually got one. I need to buy a second one because I want one for both rifles. But even the Tapco G2 trigger is better than this. This trigger's crud. Plus, it looks like Captain Hook's hand. It's such a hook on it. My big fat finger barely fits in there. But those are, I'm nitpicking over things, guys. They need this stock to be 922R compliant. So there are some concessions need to be made to get them in the country. But overall, there's not a whole lot you can complain about this without nitpicking. There's nothing substantial about this rifle that isn't fantastic. They're built like tanks. If you guys watched AK Operators Union on YouTube, they did one of the 5,000 round tests with this, and this thing passed with flying colors. It just took that test and chewed it up and spit it out. So I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on about the ban. Wanted to let you guys see the new hardware and let you know, give you a little overview of the rifle and my plans for the future. And I'm going to do some recording tomorrow at the range with Tennessee Matt, so you guys will see this in an upcoming video in action with the variety of ammo that I bought for it. So we'll see you guys soon, and have a good one. Bye.